Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is a new week here in Call of Duty, and of course, that means we've got some new updates inbound for Warzone and Modern Warfare 3. Over the weekend, we actually saw several new updates go live, a lot of which are pretty significant, all things considered. And being that this is the final week of the first half of Season 3, we should also expect some big reveals on the horizon as well. So as we do dive into all the update details, if you enjoy the video, do me a favor, drop a like on it. It is always really appreciated. And if you're new here, you want to guarantee that every single day you are up to date with the latest need-to-know info for Call of Duty, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications and ultimately join us on the road to 1 million subs. First things first here, COD updates. The Call of Duty updates Twitter or X account, they've been busy this past weekend posting a lot of new updates that are now live in game, but also some changes and some things that we can be on the lookout for as well. So they do say for Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone, they are investigating an issue preventing the Jack Cutthroat stock from being equipped on the MCW platform. As you know, the week 3 unlock for the weekly challenges, the Aftermarket part, is that Cutthroat stock, which gives you crazy strafe speed, and this is supposed to be on the MCW platforms, which means yes, it would be applicable on the MCW conversion kit, giving it some nutty close range movement stats, but unfortunately it's just bugged on the MCW. It doesn't actually show up, so that is not intentional, that is a bug, and they are going to have a fix out for that one here soon. They also say officially now, we talked about this before with Sledgehammer responding to individual reports on it, but officially now globally for MWIII and Warzone, they are investigating reports of higher than usual memory or RAM usage on PC following a recent update that's just causing a PC memory leak or a RAM leak. So it's eventually going to make your game stutter like crazy until you reboot and start again, and then hit the same point, start stuttering like crazy because the memory leak, reboot, start again. Really obnoxious issue going on here, but it is now globally recognized. So that one I imagine is when they're going to have a fix out here for very, very soon, considering it's impacting so many players at this point. This next one, probably the biggest update that we've seen in some time to the sniping meta, obviously with Season 3, we got the reintroduction of the MWIIIs, and one specific benefit of the MWIIIs was with the charged barrel, you could fully charge this thing up and it would be able to shoot through objects. Now, it's not your usual wall bang though. Like, you know, you could shoot through, you know, a box on the map, or on Rebirth, you could shoot through an AC vent or something like that, or through a doorway. No, the MWIIIs with the fully charged barrel was able to shoot through the water tower, or the side of a hill, or the earth itself. It was absolutely busted. If you got a live ping on somebody and someone in your squad had the charged barrel MWIIIs on there, it basically meant you were going to get the cheesiest kill ever. And if they watch that kill cam, there's no way you're not getting reported, right? It was very busted, very much so abused there while it was going crazy. But they do say for MW3 and Warzone, we've released an update with adjustments to the MWIII sniper rifle. They reduced penetration on the base weapon. The photonic charge barrel is no longer going to have uncapped penetration, so you'll no longer be able to wallbang players through the earth or through multiple layers of concrete or anything like that. They also reduced the penetration multiplier provided by the anti-material slug ammo. So basically they just balanced it out a ton. You'll still be able to like get some wall bangs through things like maybe some doorways or some boxes here and there, but it's not going to be nearly as crazy as before. It was going absolutely nuts. So that's definitely a major nerf to the broken MWIIIs sniper setup. Moving on, they also have a couple of updates now live. They do say for Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone, an update has gone out to resolve an issue preventing emblem customization, where every time you'd go through to change your emblem, it'd kick you back to the main menu. So definitely a smaller one there, but still important nonetheless if you're trying to change that. Then they do also say in MW3 and Warzone, we've deployed an update to ensure players who buy the Godzilla and Kong collection across multiple platforms receive their Beast Glove Melee Blueprint. Yes, that is the $80 Melee Blueprint. That is an absolute scam. But if you got the money and you spent it, you weren't actually able to get that blueprint initially, and there were some issues with customizing it. So they have gone through and fully ensured if you're going to spend that money, you will actually get what you were promised. Now, moving on into what to expect with this week's upcoming updates. Obviously, we've got our standard routine weekly update coming up on Wednesday. We could also see some surprise updates drop throughout the week, maybe later today, tomorrow, later on Thursday or Friday. We're going to obviously obviously have to wait and see. We could have random patch notes really on any given day of the week, and if something like that were to happen, you guys know I'll have you covered with the details right as it does happen, so just stay tuned for that. But we know for sure at least one update is scheduled for this week. It's going to be our more standard one, and with that we are going to get our next set of weekly challenges across multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone, and access to a new aftermarket part. Now, heading into week 4 this week, we've actually already seen half of the aftermarket parts already debut for this season. There are 8 new aftermarket parts for season 3. We've obviously seen the Jack Cutthroat stock, released and launched into the game. We've seen the Jack Jawbreaker for the KV broadside. We've seen the Shadow Titan kit for the Bruin. We've also seen the Photonic Charge Barrel for the Moors. This leaves currently the Revenger kit for the BP50, which turns it into a 9mm SMG. This is actually bugged, and you can actually get this in zombies already from like the mystery box and whatnot, so a few of you might have already seen that in game. We also have the Jack Patriot, which is a fully auto M16 from MWIII, and then also the Wardens, which is the Lockwood MK2, and the Jack Atlas kit for the AMR9, which converts it into a 5-round burst 5.56 rifle. So half of those are out. We're still waiting on the other half of those. We'll get one of those for this week, and then the remainder throughout season 3 reloaded, and then usually the final week of the season gives us that random like blueprint, so we can end up getting the seasonal mastery camo as well. But that'll happen as standard. New aftermarket part and new weekly challenges should be dropping on Wednesday. We are also going to see the end of the high trip event and everything associated with that. So if you have not gone through and unlocked all your challenges for that, if you want to get anything like the blueprints or any of the individual rewards, that is coming to a close on Wednesday. We can also assume that the high trip LTM in Warzone is going to be ending on the same day as well. Then we'll have a new playlist update with some other modes there to look out for. So definitely finish up anything you need for that event, because then our next one's going to be kicking off, and this is the Vortex v Rus mainframe event. It's virus. You know, guys, it's early in the morning. I feel like I should get a break for that. Feel free to make fun of me in the comments regardless. It's the virus mainframe event, and they say it's not a system error. Virus has made its way into the Vortex. Earn XP to unlock rewards. So this is going to be just another XP based event, no specific challenges for individual rewards. According to the leaks and the data miners, there should be a new mastery camo or universal camo coming with this event as well if you reach that max threshold for XP. So be on the lookout for that to kick off on Wednesday. Right alongside that, as mentioned, like within Warzone, then also multiplayer for sure, we will be seeing some new playlist updates go out here on Wednesday as well, per usual. That again is very standard. And then lastly, because this is the final week of the first half of season 3, at some point this week we should be seeing a full-on reveal for season 3 reloaded. That update should be happening here on May 1st in just a couple of days time, and with that, usually the previews happen anywhere from 1 week out to about 2 days before. Sometimes the reloaded reveals are a little bit weird. We've seen them happen on the Wednesday before the update, which is more standard for the major reveals. We've also seen them happen on the Monday before the update. So either on the 24th or potentially the 29th, we should be seeing that full season 3 reloaded reveal with a blog post and extra details about what to expect with the updates. And again, just like with all the other surprise info or some of the standard changes, when that information is fully live in public, I'll have you guys covered with all the info you need to know about it right as it happens. So stay tuned for that alongside everything else going on in COD by, of course, hitting that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and drop a like on it. But all that being said, that is going to wrap things up for this one. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.